Hello everyone, my name is Chris Roberts with High and Tight, and I am here to talk to you today about what type of clipper oil to be able to use. What's the best, what should you use, what shouldn't you use. Primarily clipper oil, when you buy your first set of clippers, it comes with the clipper set. Almost every single brand that I've found always includes at least a little small bottle. Sometimes they're as small as this, such as the wall clippers that I just purchased. The other is Andes, when you get your initial clipper here, that's what they create, is they create a small little clipper oil to be able to use on your clipper. The key parts of this is that you want it to make sure that it has a nice fine tip nozzle, because obviously you don't want to have like tons of oil coming out onto your clipper guards at the time that you're using it. If you have to go and buy clipper oil because you've run out of, say, the smaller version that comes with your guards, and with your clippers, you can usually pick this up at any of your Sally beauty stores. You can, if you're in the profession, there are usually the salon stores that sell directly to salon professionals or barber professionals that you can buy it for a minimal amount, and it will last you an awful long time. More important is probably how you're applying it. This oil bottle can last you a very long time, and when you're using it on your clippers, the key thing is how you apply it. For example, say on these Andes Masters, there's basically 4 points that you want to really hit. One right here at the start of the guard, one on the other side, one down near the base of the armature, and one over here. And then I like to put a little bit just on the teeth here. Once you've applied it, keeping it in the downward position, you want to let it run for a little bit. That helps it to kind of work its way in between the cutting guard and your face plate here. And then afterwards, you would turn it off and you would wipe off the excess oil. So that way you're not transferring any oil onto your client's head in the process of cutting their hair. Daily, every single time you cut hair, you should be sanitizing your clippers. After you sanitize, it is recommended by most of the manufacturers that after you sanitize it, that you immediately oil it. I have found from my experience that I don't need to do after each time oil. I can kind of go like every third cut. It really depends on how often you're using it. If you're using it very little, then obviously you don't need to oil and sanitize it as much as if you were doing it on, cut after cut after cut. But the key thing is definitely want to use clipper grade oil. You do not want to use oil that you would use for cooking or whatnot right out of the cabinet. Would it hurt your clippers? Maybe not. However, the grade of that oil is usually extremely thicker and heavier than what is necessary, and it's going to leave an unnecessary residue in the clippers, which will affect the cutting of the hair, not to mention that you're transferring just different types of oils that you don't want to be transferring into your client's head. And so my suggestion would be, like, if you were in a real pinch, if it's an extremely extra virgin oil, then maybe you could use that. But my suggestion would be to always stick with either the clipper guard oil that comes with your kit, or if you buy a bottle, go to a legitimate place that sells clipper guard oil for hair clippers and buy it from there. My name is Chris with High and Tight. I'll look forward to speaking to you again.